Potentially they're naturally good.
Man?
Yeah.
Good. Naturally good.
Good. Good. Okay.
Good.
Good.
Is man naturally good? I think man is naturally good. I think we have a sort of inner value system that we do follow. So I think that man is natural.
What about women?
Nuns in a Tibetan Buddhist tradition.
Okay.
Yeah.
Studying as a student in Australia. So I went to a UTS, University of Technology, Sydney.
My profession is as an imam, and I work at Al Khair Mosque in Choa Chu Kang.
Well, I kind of work in China. I'm a missionary, but I travel the region, and I've worked in and out of China for the last 30 years.
Tibetan Buddhism.
It's difficult to say. Supposedly I'm a Christian, but for me, I guess a sort of a returning Christian kind of thing.
My religion is Islam.
If I'm not wrong, you're a Christian, right?
Yeah, I'm a Christian.
I would say a human being is a potential Buddha. Yeah, so saying what is an acorn? An acorn is a potential oak tree. Yeah, so that's its real nature. I mean, you can do many other things with acorns. You can make jewelry or eat them or whatever, but its true nature is if you give it all the right causes and conditions, it will become an oak tree. So a human being, given all the right causes and conditions, will become a Buddha.
Someone living, someone doing anything, really.
A human being, in our belief, is a creation of God. There is whereby God created us to become His servant, to follow what He commands.
Obviously as a Christian, I believe that human beings are a special creation of God. And as a special creation, I believe that means that we are unique. We're not like any other creature, any other animal, and that uniqueness expresses itself in a lot of very distinct ways.
Is developing the positive qualities of society where we care for one another and where you remember that everybody has this nature that we call Buddha nature. I mean, some people would call it God, some people would call it the Tao. It's just the way, and it's the full development of boundless compassion and wisdom. And that's the development of that in society, that we protect all sentient beings. And we help all sentient beings develop these qualities towards one another, and remember that our duty is towards every sentient being. That's society. It's one big family.
Law keeps us from killing each other, I guess. Stops us from, hindering other people. Stops us from preventing others from living, I guess. In response to that previous question, yeah, I guess.
Of human beings. And the purpose of law in our beliefs is to guide us to become a better person. So we do not do whatever we want without any guidance.
Society is systems and structures by which people in a community interrelate. So there are beliefs and values that are held in common that are defined as culture. So society is culture, which is the unwritten or unlearned rules by which people engage with one another, interact with each other. And then there are laws that are determined in order to maintain order.
Naturally good, but naturally have the potential to be good. I mean, again, as I was saying, that's what defines us ultimately. But like polluted water, each individual has got less or more of the negative rising at any given point.
I'll say both, easily both. Naturally bad, try to be good. Naturally good, we think we're bad.
Humans are naturally good because as a Muslim, we believe that every human being that is born in this world is, in Arabic word, is called fitrah. Fitrah means clean, very clean. Our Prophet even give some example that all human being who was born to this earth is like a white cloth. You know, it's very clean. Their parents who shaped them, their parents or the families and societies who mold them into something. Either it goods or it become more better or it became more worse. But naturally, human being born into this world is clean and is like a white cloth.
I think you can't really say that it's either or, because I think that there's a reality of both. In a natural, pristine state, we're good because we are created in God's image. And so that image is marred, but it's not destroyed.
Again, it's kind of the same as what Aileen said, you know, inherently we actually have that morality, but we're all in different places and different times, so we actually need society to provide morality for us while we're still living in that state until we become enlightened beings. We need these kind of boundaries and everything to help us, really.
And within that too, it's very important. I mean, we talk about, in Buddhism, we talk about like there are three sources of refuge. The Buddha, which is like your teacher, the Dharma, which is the teachings, and then your community, your spiritual community, who are your supporters. So it's a bit like doctor, medicine, and nurse. And so to be surrounded by like-minded people who can actually encourage and support your positive states of mind is really important. If you don't have that around you, then you can very easily, you know, cultivate the bad habits.
I'd say we're taught morality. Definitely taught morality in books, family, parents, especially parents when it comes to discipline.
Yeah, the morality is the morality itself is taught by the society based on the guidance from God that was given to our Prophet Muhammad. That's what we believe. Meaning,
yeah, I think everybody has a moral fiber that's inside of them. It's a product of our being, again, created in the image of God. And that's why I spent so much time on the first part of it, because I think it's fundamental. You know, if we don't have that, then there's not even really a means whereby we can say something is good or something is bad. Something is just random. You know, everything is just random. Even people are random. Everything that exists is just random. There really should be no justification for saying that something has rightness to it or wrongness to it.
I mean, putting it very simply, it's to be happy.
Yeah.
Or we have the capacity to be happy. And again, it's our defining nature. But if we ask, if you went around and interviewed, you know, you'd have a million different answers to what happiness is. And our tendency, again, coming out of those three mistaken views of ignorance, attachment, and aversion, is that it's not in here. I've got to get something so that I can be happy. And if I don't have it, then I'm not happy. But what Buddhism is suggesting is that it's your defining nature to be happy.
Just maybe say, for me, I'm trying to find out what that is. So before I even know what my goal is, I got to find out what it is.
Remind us that God created human and jinn, nothing else, just to obey God. That's it. That is the purpose of human existence, is to obey God. Whatever God commands us and whatever the Prophet convey the message from God, we must obey it without any question.
Ask the question of, is there any ultimate purpose to life? I say that purpose has to be in relationship. And that relationship, or the fundamental relationship, is a relationship with our Creator, the one who is our Father. And so there should be some reflection back, since He's provided these things in the world and the earth for us to enjoy. There should be some sense of gratitude and thanksgiving, and a sense of wanting to give back.